Hello and welcome to tutorial 4 out of the 5 that I made for this Walking Dead style Defender game. So far we've got our game so it pretty much works. We've put in some tests where we've got 10 lives and we've also got 150 arrows. So we did that for testing purposes. We need to take those out at some point, but we'll leave them in for a few moments. We're going to just edit the graphics in this lesson, and I'll just show you a couple of tips and tricks really. So the first thing I need to do is edit my Defender. I've already downloaded the images I'm going to use into my game file. So the first thing I need to do is pick the selection tool and delete. And now I just need to import. And I've got my little JPEG, there it is. If I click, this is important, I don't want a white background in my game. So if I click pick, and I pick the dropper, and I now click OK, you'll notice that he's cleared up and he's got a transparent background. And I click OK. He's much too big in the game. So if I go to size and position, the characters are normally between, I would say, 50 to 70 in size. I tend to put in 55 across and let's say 75, and then I can edit him afterwards. So you see he's immediately gone a lot smaller, probably a bit too small, so there he is. So he ended up being 61 by 84. So another thing you'll notice, if I press F8 to play the game, where will the arrow appear relative to him? As it's happened this time, it's worked out really well, it's come in a good spot. But if I was to move him up, say to there, and now press F8, yeah, I got lucky that time, but I'll show you how to edit that anyway. So I want him there. So we need to work out where this arrow should start. So I press Ctrl E, and it'll be upon pressing the space bar, it says create an arrow, and it says create the arrow relative to our Defender, but it says at what point to do it. So if I double click and double click again, you'll see that it appears there. So if I just move the box down, we know that was pretty close anyway. So if I press F8, the arrow should come from the perfect place really. So there's that done. We now need to press Ctrl M and go to our enemy. That's exactly the same. Double click, selection tool, delete, and then import, and we'll place the picker, and that'll clear him up. But he's facing the wrong way, so I can use the flip tool, and now he's much too big, so he's 904, so this is quite a massive one. So let's change it down to, so have a look, 65. Yeah, probably a little bit too big, so okay. But if I now run the game, the chances are the zombie won't appear in the right place. You'll probably end up somewhere down here. Yeah, much too low. So exactly the same process. Find out where we make the zombie in Ctrl E. So we say, where do we make the zombie? Let's have a look. Yeah, every 1 second, create a zombie on layer 1 at that coordinate. So click here, and it's much too low as you can see, so I'll move it up. I click OK, escape. So there's another one here every 2 seconds. So again, I need to click that one, and it'll probably be much too low. I can move it back a bit to there. And we might as well do the other one where we created another zombie. Remember, we said the speed. I think the speed is too fast as well. So let's put it down to 45. and what coordinate do we want him to be at. Again, let's start it over there. No, let's bring him down a bit. So we want them all to appear at different phases in the game. So let's have a play, see how that works. They should all be slightly different positions if they were all moving inside or relative to each other. He could probably move a bit closer to the edge of the wall if he wanted as well. So there we are. Once I reach 5, we should see the next layer come in. So there he is. Slightly different, in a slightly different offset. So it does look like he's passing him on the inside. And now you should see the third one further down. So and it's all gone a bit frantic. So, and again, we can change the speed of these games. And we've got a bit of a fault there where some of them are not quite hitting the doorway. So we probably need to, what's happened there is I moved him too far back. And I think that was the third zombie. So it's always good to test these things. So if I go here, I moved it far too far back. So now if I click OK, escape and F8, and this is why testing the game as you go along is so important. So let's just wait to see. So let's wait, I'll leave this one get through to the door, make sure he disappears. Yeah, he's gone. So the next one should be coming along now, yeah. So he's done, so and he's disappeared. And now this should be the inner layer, and this one here should disappear as well. Yeah, they're all going. So the game's worked okay. So that's our graphics done. The last thing I'd like to do really is add in a new frame. So we call it start. And our game is how big? 950 by 480. So I insert an object. I go into this frame. I insert an object. I'm looking for a picture. And click there, and it's Darrell JPEG. It'll be much too big. So let's look at the size of it. I think we said 950 by 480. That's how big our screen size has been set to. So now I should be able to move this into and I can do align frame left, and then I can do, probably easier to do center. And now that I've done that, I've got that fitted in nicely, so I just need to do Control E. I just need to make a new condition now, a keyboard one to start the game. So upon pressing the S key, we want to go to the next frame. Or I prefer to say, oh yeah, we'll go to next frame. Okay, and now Control N, and I'll probably need to put I'll just put a quick bit of text in, insert an object, text. We'll put a string in there. Press S. Press, where are we? Press S. S to start. And we could change the font and stuff, but I'm not going to now. So now if we go and press F8 to test the whole game, I should get this screen. There it is, looking good. Then I press S, and the game should start. Oops, it's not starting. Is that my computer, or is the game not starting? Yeah, okay, that was my computer delaying things. So there's our game working. Probably the last thing I need to do is go to main game and just alter these very quickly, the testings things we put in. So I click the arrows and I go to initial value in the settings, and I'll change that back to 15, and then I'll go to the main part of the game, and if you remember in the runtime options we've got number of lives. I'll change it to 6. And now if I run my game again, what you'll find is that we've got 15 arrows, and yeah, and that's good. Okay, so that'll end this lesson. What we need to do next time is find a way for him to get more arrows and add some sounds into the game. Thank you very much for listening.